Hello everyone, I'm regrettably here to let you all know that the Modern Day Warriors have had their Facebook page stolen.
We've been hacked.
We're making this video to hopefully bring awareness to other bands and other people who have businesses on Facebook that their pages are not as secure as they think they are.
But first, for those of you who don't know, a little bit about ourselves. We are the Modern Day Warriors, 4 young musicians from Vancouver, Canada, with a common passion for playing and performing the music of the iconic rock band Rush. Our mission is, and always has been, to perform the most authentic and entertaining tribute to this incomparable Canadian trio. We've been band members, teammates, and great friends for over 4 years, and have found and connected with a tremendous online community of equally passionate Rush fans.
But unfortunately, as we're about to show you, a large section of this community has been taken from us in the form of our Facebook page. What's more, we can't seem to get it back.
It's basically become clear that Facebook is not going to help us address our problems. We are not going to get a chance to talk to an actual human being about this problem, and there's little to no hope of us ever regaining control of our Facebook page again. We're kind of pissed.
So on May 18th was the first time we noticed anything was wrong. One of us basically saw that there had been a post made on our page totally unrelated to our band. We quickly deleted that and then soon realized on our page rules that 2 other administrators had been added to the page that had no affiliation with our group whatsoever. So we tried to remove those admins from the page, but Facebook kept giving us this same error message.
We're sorry. Something went wrong. We're looking into it.
All 4 of us tried reporting this problem to Facebook for about a week to no avail. So, because nothing was happening within the span of that week, I tried to do some more research. I found a video which basically showed that you have to file a copyright claim first in order to get Facebook's attention, where a person will actually look at the case that you're making. That's the roundabout way Facebook makes you do this in order to get any help from their Facebook pages team. After we had our admin privileges restored to the page, they had removed the other names. However, this is where we have to talk about Facebook's Business Manager.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Facebook Business Manager is a rather new addition to Facebook's business and advertising tools. As it says here on their website, if you're an advertiser on Facebook who shares access to multiple pages and ad accounts with other people, we recommend you transition to Business Manager. Business Manager is a more secure way to manage your pages and ad accounts.
This is really how they were able to take control of our Facebook page to begin with. We noticed there was a new business manager that none of us had created, and all the names that had been removed as admins were still listed under the business manager called 92 The Modern.
We're actually kind of considering changing our band name to that.
This business manager, which Facebook support hadn't removed, essentially still gave them control over our Facebook page. So I had no privileges to be able to remove other people from the business. I went back and I tried to remove them and then noticed that I had been downgraded to employee status from administrative status, so I no longer had any admin privileges to be able to remove these names. On May 31st, I sent a report to Facebook detailing the issues that we had been having with the Facebook Business Manager and how we needed those names removed from the business manager. They basically just sent us back a message saying,
"It looks like you're asking a question about something we can't support. If you're trying to report something, please follow the directions here."
They couldn't help us with this problem at all and redirected us to their help center. Mind you, we also tried calling Facebook's number.
Hello. For Facebook, press 1. For Instagram, press 2. For us...
Thank you for calling Facebook.
But it just leaves an automated message that redirects you back to the help center as well.
Unfortunately, we do not offer phone support at this time. Answers to most user inquiries can be found at the Help Center by clicking on Help at the bottom of any Facebook page. The Help Center includes information about the site's functionality.
So, we all still had admin privileges at this point on our Modern Day Warriors page, and there was no way to disassociate the Modern Day Warriors page with this fraudulent business manager.
So as you can see, these hackers, these people, whoever they are, were slowly and quietly digging their way deeper into our Facebook page, trying to remove us and plant themselves in. And no matter what we tried to do to let Facebook know about this problem, we never actually got to talk to a real person. We never had any of our problems seriously and properly addressed.
Basically, I was just at a loss for a few weeks with what to do about this situation because Facebook was so unhelpful. Some weeks went by.
Then, on June 21st, we all log onto Facebook and realized that none of us have admin privileges anymore. In fact, we have been completely removed from our own Facebook page.
So at this point, I had to send or make another copyright claim and then describe what the problem was now. So then we get a whole other list of requirements from Facebook. Number one, I had to provide them with some kind of valid government ID, a notarized signed statement from a person with sufficient knowledge and authority over the matter, a description of my relationship to the page, names of the current persons who manage the page, the relationship of the above persons to the page, an explanation of what my request was, and then all documentation supporting my request.
We were actually kind of hopeful at this point. We thought, oh, here is someone getting us to send in an annoyingly long list of requirements, but at least maybe we're able to prove our identity and reclaim our page. We actually were a little bit hopeful.
I get the notarized statement done and everything else that Facebook demanded from us. We give them that on July 6th, and then only a few hours later,
literally only 3.5 hours later,
we get this message back.
Hi, thanks for contacting us. We couldn't confirm that any of the admins of the page the Modern Day Warriors attribute to Rush had their accounts compromised, so we can't make any changes to it or add your Facebook account as an admin. If you were removed as a page admin, you'll have to ask another admin directly to add you back as an admin of the page.
What it looks like is Facebook didn't read anything that was on the notarized letter explaining our situation. They just gave us a very cookie-cutter response, didn't look into what the actual problem was.
Not only are we furious at Facebook for having such a disregard for their own clientele, we're deeply disappointed that we've lost access to our Facebook page, which had become, in a way, a sort of community around our band and around our love of Rush. And so all of our posts, all of our messages, all of our comments that you, our fans, were writing into us, we can't access, save, or see any of that. We're hugely disappointed.
This is the current situation that we are in. So what we are asking you guys to do is to unfollow the page. We've created a new page for the band for you guys to follow. Because of our experience with all this, we'll be moving away from using Facebook as much as possible.
We're not going to be as active on there as we were in the past. It'll be there so that you can know a little bit about the band if you find us on Facebook. But we're going to be doing as little business as possible. We just think there must be a better way as a band to be able to tell our community and the world about the music that we make, and Facebook isn't it.
It's unfortunate that there's no alternatives to Facebook, which really help you organize events, especially on the local level for your bands.
We are going to be looking into a lot of other ways on how we can connect as a community around our love of Rush. And we urge other bands and other businesses and artists and other people who have Facebook pages, we urge you to do the same, to find other platforms and means to build community. In the meantime, we do have a mailing list on our website. It's going to be linked below, where we hope to build a more active community rather than on Facebook.
Please follow our new page. Please let other people know to unfollow the old page. We're gonna do our best to try to have that page taken down somehow, but the likelihood is Facebook will not help us at all in that regard either.
Thanks to all our warriors and fans, and thanks to all the rest of you who've tuned in to watch this video. Good luck with your own hack problems. Good luck with your own relationship with Facebook. You know where we stand.
Thank you for your time, and hopefully we'll see you on the new page.